Hello.
Hi.
So today I have my friend Jill with me. She started with Young Living in when?
March or April?
Yeah, March or April. Anyhow, it's really fun to have friends join me. So today we're talking about Copaiba. I can't find my other bottle. It's around here somewhere. I used it for my son today, actually. So this one I have is the Vitality Copaiba. And if you've seen the other videos, you know that the Vitality means that this is Young Living's line of essential oils that can be ingested. They're good for internal use. And then the other bottle is labeled for aromatic and topical usage. We have a little baby playing right here, and we have 6 other kids outside playing, so we might get interrupted. So anyhow, we just wanted to share about some of the ways that we use Copaiba and some of the...
And we love Copaiba.
Yes.
I love Copaiba specifically.
Yeah, Jill has learned a lot of neat things. And this is potentially one of the oils from your starter kit that you were kind of like, what? Or what? So it's a little bit daunting, I think, this oil is for some people. So we just want to kind of diffuse some of that and get you excited about adding this to your wellness regime. Right. So, Jill, tell us how you got started using Copaiba.
So, my son had a cold, and he was only like 4 or 5 months old, and I wanted to find an oil that would help him, help me get through his cold. And so I tried to pray over my children and see kind of what God reveals to me, what would work best with his body. And I really felt him saying Copaiba, and I was like, I don't even know how to pronounce that one, much less what it's for. And so I started researching it, and I was just so excited about the ingredient, or the ingredients, I guess, that make up Copaiba and
the chemical constituents.
That's right, and what it does for our body and the systems that it supports and how it helps support our use of the other oils. And so I put it on him, and I really just felt like it worked well with his body and supporting him in his respiratory tract during his cold.
The kids are one by one starting to come in.
So Angela's going to tell you a little bit about those different chemical constituents that make up Copaiba that make it so awesome and great and effective.
So there are several, and I'm not going to list all of them. And actually this plant, the origin of this plant, Copaiba, is from Brazil. Gary Young actually, I believe, discovered it in Ecuador. It's pretty important to the Ecuador farm that Young Living has down there. This is where Young Living grows it. And one of the major chemical constituents of Copaiba is called, and I don't think I'm saying this right, I don't actually know how to say it, beta caryophyllene. It's beta caryophyllene. So that's going to be, if you want to learn more about why this oil is such a powerhouse and why it's so good, especially for just soothing discomforts in your body and maintaining healthy inflammation levels, that's going to be what you want to look up, the beta caryophyllene. Because you'll find out a lot of stuff. And pubmed.gov, again, is another great place to look that up. Google beta caryophyllene, Google Copaiba, Copaiba, and you'll learn a lot more about just the effectiveness of this oil, things that we're, in order to stay compliant, we can't really say. So, did you mention respiratory?
I did.
Okay. I was a little distracted when she was talking because the kids were starting to come in. But yes, it's great for respiratory.
And muscle soreness. If you have strained your muscles or whatever, it helps ease that discomfort.
One thing that is a little known fact about this oil is that it's known as a magnifier. It's something, it magnifies the properties of other essential oils when you mix it. So Copaiba is really great because it's good at soothing and comforting minor inflammations and minor discomforts. It's good for combining with Panaway and frankincense. And we haven't done a video on Panaway yet, but that one is really great for your muscles, for joints, people who stand a lot, people who just are
do hard labor.
Yeah. She put it on her husband the other day. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yep. And Copaiba is one of the main ingredients in Panaway because of its...
No, it's not in Panaway. It's in Stress Away. That's
You
okay.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh. She's the boss lady, so.
That's okay. But stress away is good for your muscles as well. Oh, and also we're coming up on fall and winter seasons, and people are trying to, you're trying to just protect and support your immune systems. So Copaiba is another great one for that, especially for your throat. It's good for soothing that. If you mix it with a little bit of honey, and you can ingest it that way, or you can make a tea out of it. Just put the oil in some honey in the bottom of a mug and pour some hot water in there and sip on that for a while. So this is one that's really great. And I should say, so I was in Texas a couple weeks ago and did a fitness boot camp after doing no exercise for a really long time, and my back just retaliated on me and did not appreciate all the crazy exercise that I suddenly started doing. So I've had a lot of, I've had to give my lower back a lot of TLC in the last couple of weeks. So I actually have capsules, little empty capsules that you can buy from Young Living, you can buy from Amazon or a local health food store. And I've put Copaiba in these capsules. You just open the top and drop some drops in. I usually combine it with frankincense or sometimes even lemongrass too. Those are really good for supporting your body. I've put it on topically, but also swallow those capsules, and then it works to soothe your body from the inside out too.
The other thing that I wanted to mention was that when I first started putting oils on my baby, I was really, really cautious and was diluting. And Copaiba is mentioned in the Gentle Babies book as helpful to ease discomfort for respiratory, which is why I started looking at that one to use. And she talks about diluting, but as I've gotten more comfortable with the oils, oils that are not hot oils, I have been diluting less. And when I do dilute, it's just to make the bottle go further because I want to be able to keep using it until my next order comes. So I will say, and my son is still less than a year old, so he's still very young. And I've been diluting a lot less. Like maybe before I was doing 10-to-1, and so now 10 drops of
like coconut oil
or olive oil, yeah, to 1 drop of Copaiba. And now I'm doing, if any dilution at all, I do 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
I just wanted to mention that.
So that's also, I just have learned so much about Jill, because I'm one who will just kind of go all in, and I'll be like, oh, let's put this on my kids. And I put it on the bottom of their feet, or I'll put it in places that are safe. And the hot oils are the oils like thieves.
And oregano.
Yeah, that might show more irritation on the skin. But Jill, I've learned a lot from her because she has been a little bit more cautious, and I've learned, okay, not everybody wants to jump right in like I do. And everybody is different. And then as she has journeyed and learned more about the essential oils, she then has made adjustments for what she sees fit for her kids. And it's different for each kid sometimes.
Yeah.
One oil might work better for one kid or one person, but it might, some other oil might be better for your spouse or your friend or your other kid. So just continue to learn, continue to look things up, and contact us if you need more help or more information in your wellness journey. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Use Copaiba. It's great.